Plant-based diet for weight loss. Obesity or overweight is among the top 10 risk factors for death in India. Even if your blood tests appear to be normal, if you're overweight, your risk of chronic diseases is much higher than if you're normal BMI. Being overweight could increase your risk for diabetes, heart disease, strokes, gout, gallbladder disease, PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome, and many other diseases as well. The good news is that it is possible to easily overcome this condition. I tell my patients, if you are overweight and you adopt a plant-based diet, then weight loss is a side effect. Whether you want it or not, you are going to lose weight and reach your ideal weight easily with a well-planned plant-based diet. We all know that diets don't work. You can go on a diet for a week, a month, but then eventually you're going to go back to the food that you were eating before and all of the weight is going to come back. This is because diets are based on the premise that I like this cake, but I'm not going to eat it because my doctor told me not to. You can't really do that for the rest of your life. Instead, what if we showed you a way to bake a delicious yet 100% healthy cake which you can eat every day and still achieve your ideal weight? Sounds like a dream, right? That's what's possible with a whole food, plant-based diet. The secret to achieving weight loss is something called calorie density. Let me explain. We all know that age-old adage that calories in, calories out. If you eat more than you burn off, then you're going to put on weight and vice versa. Well, a calorie may be a calorie in the lab, but not in real life. In real life, it's very different, and that is because of calorie density. For example, 1 cup of gulab jamun with 2 pieces of gulab jamun and some sugar syrup could have about 200 to 250 calories in it. 1 cup of gulab jamun is not going to fill you up, it's going to leave you feeling hungrier. But if you want to get the same number of calories from a naturally sweet food, for example from a fruit like watermelon, you need to eat a whopping half kg of watermelon just to get the same number of calories. Half kg of watermelon is going to fill you up. You're going to be quite full at the end of it. Another example, 1 single tablespoon of oil has about 120 calories. You want to get the same number of calories from a salad, you need to eat a whole plate of salad to get that number of calories. On average, the human stomach can accommodate about 4 cups of food. If it's 4 cups of whole plant foods, the total number of calories is a lot less than 4 cups of food with oil, sugar, probably white rice in it as well. The key to achieving weight loss is not about the quantity of food, but about the quality of food. If we eat foods that are low in calorie density, such as whole plant foods, especially fruits and vegetables, green leafy vegetables, non-starchy vegetables, then we can eat as much as we want, stomach full in all our meals every day and still achieve our ideal weight. Let me share with you a couple of tips that you can implement from today onwards to start reaching your ideal weight if you are overweight today. Number 1, start every meal with a fruit, preferably a couple of fruits, and a big bowl of vegetables, whether it's salad or cooked vegetables. Research has shown that when we start our meal with a fruit, for example, with 1 single apple, on average we eat about 200 calories less than we would have otherwise. I mean, Think about it, it's quite practical. You've already filled half your stomach with fruits and vegetables. You don't have that much space to eat the high calorie density food that comes at the end, like your white rice and your desserts. So you eat less of that and more of this. You feel full and satisfied and satiated, and yet you've eaten less calories overall. Number 2 is to replace processed and animal foods with whole plant foods. On the nutritionscience.in plant-based diet masterclass, we give you a list of kitchen replacements. What to replace oil with. For example, we replace oil with cooking in water and using nut butters or whole nuts instead. You still get the oil from the whole nuts, but nuts are a lot lower in calorie density than oil. I hope these 2 tips help you to start losing weight if you're overweight and reach your ideal weight quickly. My patients on average lose about 200 to 600 grams every week, depending on how overweight you are to begin with. If the number of extra kgs you have is a lot more than others, then you lose weight quicker. If you're only slightly overweight, you lose weight a little slower. All the very best for achieving your ideal weight. Be blessed.